One morning, Derek was just being cleaned when the Fat Controller drove up in his car.
Ah, Jerry, just the engine. I need you to help Stafford at the yards.
Stafford, sir? Asked Derek.
He's your little shunter. You'll see him when you arrive. Now off you go, please.
And Derek oiled away to the yards. When Derek arrived, he looked around to see if Stafford was here. But to his surprise, he couldn't see him anywhere. I wonder where he is. Oh! Hey up there, you must be Derek. And you must be Stafford. It's very nice to meet you. Likewise. Well, we better get a move on. Yes, of course.
Oh, grease and oil! Not again!
Oh dear. I am sorry for any inconvenience, Stafford, apologised Derek. I suffer from teething troubles, you see. That's fine, smiled Stafford. Not all engines are perfect. Why, I'm just an electric shunter with small batteries, so I can't go long distances. Otherwise, I'd have to charge my batteries every time. I see. And is that why you stay in the yards? Precisely, smiled Stafford. The workman called out. OK, Derek, you're fixed. You'll be good to go now. And with a growl, the two engines set off. They kept busy pushing and pulling the trucks and coaches up and down the yards. How do you know which siding to use? Asked Derek curiously. Well, when you're shunting, you have to know where everything goes. Like these sidings are for trucks, while the other ones are for coaches. Oh, right. You must be clever. Stafford chuckled. Clever is one way of putting it, but I like to say I have a special touch. Watch. Very impressive, Stafford, said Derek. He was beginning to like the little shunter. Later, the manager walked up to the two engines. Fine work here, you two. Now, Derek, I need you to take some empties to the quarry and then bring 'em back here for Stafford to shunt for James's slow goods. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Good luck, Derek, called Stafford. I'll be waiting for you when you come back. The trucks were fed up. They'd been comfortable in the sidings they'd been left in, but since Derek and Stafford had moved them, they grew cross and agitated. They have no right to come in the yard and push us around, the first truck muttered.
We'd have to pay 'em out, added another. But how do we do it?
None of the other trucks had an idea, but the first one did. We can hold and push this one down Gordon's Hill. That will show them not to mess with us. The trucks giggled at the idea. Derek was completely unaware. Soon Derek arrived at the quarry and pushed the trucks under the chute where Boco was there.
Hello, Derek, smiled Boco. How are things?
Very nice, Boco. I'm working with Stafford at the yard today. He's a lovely engine. He surely knows his way about when shunting.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. Sorry I can't stop. Have stone to take to Wellsworth. Ta-da!
And Boco growled away. At last the trucks were all loaded. I want no nonsense, please, Derek said to the trucks. We'll give you nonsense, they giggled quietly to each other. The guard blew his whistle, and Derek rolled slowly out of the quarry. Derek was enjoying himself as he purred along the line. What a lovely day, he smiled. What could possibly go wrong? He soon found out. Up ahead was Gordon's Hill. Derek never liked going up it, as it caused strain on his troublesome engine. This was the perfect time for the trucks. Hold back, they shouted. No, you don't, groaned Derek.
Steady on, old boy, don't strain your engine, or it will
break down. And with a splutter and cough, the diesel came to a stop on the top of the hill.
Oh, bugger, that's done it, said the driver. I'll go and telephone for help. Was this the plan? Said a truck. No, you dummy, said the first truck. That was only part 1. Now this is part 2 of the plan. Pushing! Then with a rattle, they pushed forward.
On! Push him and throw him off the rails!
Stop it, you lot! Shouted Derek as he zoomed down the line.
Back at the yard, Stafford was shunting coaches when he heard a clatter and shout. That sounds like... Derek!
Get out of the way! Cried Derek. I'm going to crash!
But Stafford knew what to do. I'll stop him at one of the sidings at the back. That way no one will be in danger or get hurt. He rolled forward and stood firm as Derek rumbled towards him. They rolled all the way to the siding and crashed through the buffers. Luckily no one was hurt, but the 2 engines felt bruised and battered amongst the broken trucks.
So the special touch helped you after all, said Derek.
Yeah. Ow. Boco soon arrived with the crane and the Fat Controller. Both looked in disbelief at the mess.
Goodness me, what's happened to you two?
Said the Fat Controller.
The trucks pushed me down the hill, sir, and made me crash into Stafford, answered Derek.
I see. Well, don't you worry, you will go to the works to have your parts mended. And Stafford, for your bravery, courage and quick thinking, you'll be gifted to a new coat of paint.
Oh, thank you, sir, cried Stafford happily. Thank you, Stafford, for saving me. I don't know what I'd do without you.
No probs, lad. Glad to be of service. 3 cheers for Stafford, called Boco. The workmen clapped and cheered, while Stafford blushed. Derek and Stafford are now firm friends. They work together from time to time in the yards, and when they pass by one another, they give a cheerful greeting. Derek is happy he met Stafford, because he now knows how to put coaches and trucks into their proper sidings. That shows you, doesn't it?